All right, now you want to hear about Hestia, who you didn't see on this quiz, because the book from that I teach from was written by a psychologist, and that's why I love it so much, because it really is based in true information. Jean Shinoda Bolen, Goddesses in Every Woman, and I do have some copies here if you want to buy them, because I use these for my classes and have used them for 30 years. But the book that I got the quiz from is a different book. Now, she talks about Hestia in this book, but in the other book they didn't talk about Hestia. Hestia really loves her quiet time, really values it. She's very at peace. She is normally, naturally, a very peaceful and content woman. And so for most women, it isn't until they get older, maybe their kids have gone away and they go, whew, now I can do something I want to do. When a woman feels that when her kids goes, she's probably naturally a Hestia and wanted to get married and have kids. But Hestia doesn't ever really have to marry. If she's a really strong Hestia, even when she's young, she couldn't care less about getting married. She loves to take care of her house. She will tend to be more simple. She's not extravagant in any way. She will keep her house immaculate because that gives her joy. She's called the keeper of the hearth. So for many women, once they get past, it hit me, you know, like when I hit 60, all of a sudden I just became so much more. That's when I started doing my gardens. I am so much more peaceful and content. I really value my quiet time. So if you're feeling that, if you're seeing that about you, there's nothing wrong with you. It might be very, very different than when you were 30, because when I was 30, I was doing competitive ballroom dancing. And my life was like Dancing with the Stars. And so life changes, and to be able to go into, you know, your life after 50 or after menopause much more peaceful, much more quiet. So I want to read more books. I don't even want to watch drama-filled stuff on TV. I love to sit on my front porch. After church on Sunday, I come home and it's on my front porch reading a book or just listening to the birds all Sunday afternoon. I don't have to run off to any festival, any place, any loud banging music. I love peace and quiet. So how many of you think you've got some Hestia? Okay. Okay. So there was a piece, you know, of the puzzle that went, well, what about this? All right, so that's really something to look forward to. And I got to tell you, the first 20 years that I taught these classes, I went, oh, Hestia sounds like she's boring. Because I was always doing something. And now that I'm in it, I go, oh, Hestia is so peaceful and content. It's a wonderful place to be.